And we are live. Hello, everybody. So, taking up where we last left off, the group came up with a plan to rout out the cults that have infiltrated the ranks of the Guard and the Legion that is protecting Aten Port. And they are trying to at least send the numbers within the walls of the city, so they could have one less thing to worry about when they are going to be dealing with the main force of the cult. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. So everybody was, I believe, you guys were heading to a store? Or did you guys return back to the shack with the kids?
Well, we had just finished recruiting the other temples to help, but
Yeah.
Indeed, but you were doing something, shopping, right? You were shopping for clothes.
We did that before we went to the temple.
Mm-hmm.
You got
you did that for
10
Shala,
clothes to be picked up tomorrow.
Yes, for tomorrow. So you're still on that same day. It is, I would say, early night time, so around maybe 7, maybe 8 o'clock, right now, after your meeting with the temple within the Temple of Apollo.
Mm-hmm.
So you are free to do whatever you want until tomorrow. So what are you guys gonna do? And once you guys decide what to do, I am going to switch on over to Scalp so we could do his bit.
Well, Neil's gonna stay at the temple and make holy water.
Okay.
We're facing the undead. Holy water is an essential component to killing the undead in mass.
Indeed.
Just see.
Sorry.
I'm not muted, okay. I'm not sure what Adrian will do. I think. Yeah, we just finished interrogating that one lizard person.
With the help of Layla.
Mm-hmm. I think Adrian would return to the shack. He want. It's better to lay low and not do stuff at the moment.
Okay. So you go back to the shack. What is Layla going to do?
She's going. Sorry.
What? You muted.
Who's muted?
Ghost, you muted.
Maybe they're AFK.
No, he was there.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. So
Layla was gonna go for sweets that this group decided to skip.
You were wanting to do what?
Shop for sweets.
Sweets, candies,
Yes.
bakery stuff.
Candies. Yes.
Okay,
There was a sweet shop right about here.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to go with him.
Yep. It is Madame Jules' Wonderful Sweets. It is located in the upper district, right where you are.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say Bramble might be with you for the time being. So yeah. You go in, and you see this woman. She gives you a wonderful smile, and she says, "Hello, hello. How may I help you?"
Mm. What delicious sweets do you have for today?
Ah, well, we have a butterscotch crepe du Lamande, which is a fine delicacy from Yaren. We then have a unique cake from Virchum, which is said to be made with the finest dairy products that they have, with an also mix of raspberry and strawberry mixture with it. And finally, we have the biscuits over here, which are called, believe it or not, dead biscuits. They are filled with raisins, and the raisins looks like little skulls. Ain't that cute?
Her face scowls at raisins. Are there any smaller sweets, such as cupcakes or other biscuits?
Ah, if you come over here, this is a chocolate flavored blueberry mixture with vanilla whip with a little bit of some sprinkles. It is called the dark blue truffle.
Hmm. How much?
For you, my dear, 1 silver.
Hmm. I'll take. I'll take a few, but what other things do you have?
Make a perception check.
All right.
17, okay. You see on the back shelves of the bakery, you see what appears to be a kind of like a you know those cakes, can't remember, those log cakes that you serve on Christmas? There's that, but it's different. It's kind of like styled in a traditional film design of a pyramid, and you see that it's already been cut. Um, on the same shelf, you see what appears to be a container that is marked with a symbol, with some symbols, and you see that the symbols are circling what appears to be fruit. You then also see more cupcakes of different flavors, and yeah, that's kind of what you see right now.
All right. How many silver and a gold in this system? Is it 10 or?
What?
No, you said 1 silver for each cupcake, or is it?
Yeah, 1 silver, 1 silver for 1 cupcake, 2 silver for 2 cupcakes.
All right. I'll take 4 for the blueberry cupcake.
Very well. So you spend 4 silver, and she hands you a bag containing, well, not bag, box of the cupcakes.
Thank you very much.
You are most welcome, my dear.
That's my. And I leave the shop.
Is there anywhere else you want to go? You want to go straight back to the shack, or
I think I'll head back to the orphanage.
okay? And now, you're going back to the Temple of Apollo to do some holy water making.
Yeah.
Okay. And I would say Bumble recuperates there. Now, Phaedra, you were given directions where to go, and you find yourself in the upper district, way down here, and you come across an inn, and this inn is called the Silver Red Dragon Inn.
Okay.
And the note says come to room 10. So do you go?
Okay. Yeah. Is it upstairs, or can you just like walk to the room?
Yeah. Room 10 is upstairs.
Okay. I'm gonna go and just outside the door, I'm gonna try to approach quietly and see if I can hear anything going on inside room 10.
Make a stealth check and then make a perception check. What is your stealth?
Let's see. I think I have +4 to stealth.
Yeah. Because if that's the case, then your stealth would be a 9.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you try to stealth your way. Every time you take a step, there's a, like, creaking under the floorboards and everything. You reach room 10, and you do a perception check, and you hear, 2 voices, 2 females, and they're saying, I can't believe you invited someone to our room, sister. It is not like that. I am simply wanting to ask questions. And this person also wished to ask questions as well. I'm just simply curious. I know, but after what happened yesterday or a couple of days ago, I mean, I really don't want to do this, and like, just relax, okay? Trust me, June. We'll be fine. Fine. Okay, sis, I trust you. And, the other voice says, I know you're out there. You could come in if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I open the door and step in.
Okay. As soon as you step in, you see, 2 elven women. If you go to the pinned messages, the images of the 2 elven women are way up top in the pinned messages. So one is with blonde hair, the other is with reddish hair, which was shown and everything.
Okay.
So yeah. And the one with the red hair says, you look quite elegant as ever, my dear. Please, sit. Have a nice glass of wine. Please. I insist.
I'll gladly sit, but I'm gonna hold off on the wine for now. I really don't wanna. I've got a lot of stuff I need to get done today.
You see the woman with the you see the elf with the red hair just playfully swirl the wine in her glass and take a sip. Very well. Now, I did say that you looked familiar, and I just couldn't put my hands on it. It's just, now that I get a good look at you, you do seem oddly familiar. And I think I know why. It's just, the person I am reminded of, well, she's currently, how do I put this, in prison. And you see that the color in her eyes that are, I'm thinking, I don't remember, I think was the eyes, yeah, I think it was amber eyes. Her amber eyes turned from that to kind of like a dark red glow and everything, and she just narrows her eyes and she says, "Care to explain who you are?"
So, so you don't remember me from? You said you remembered me from our homeland.
Oh, yes, indeed. It's just, well, last time I saw you, you were in prison.
I'm not sure if you have me confused with somebody else, maybe.
Oh, really? Because you are quite the spitting image of her. And I do have to question if you are her or someone trying to pass off as her.
Well, as you can see, I'm not in prison. I've never been in prison. Now, it's a possibility that I do have a likeness to somebody. But I do have a common hairstyle. Maybe that's just in your subconscious. Maybe you're thinking that I remind you of someone.
Are you trying to deceive her?
Yeah, a little bit.
Make a deception check, and she is gonna roll insight. Her eyes narrow at you. She then recedes, lays back, and the glow from her eyes disappear and like, well, it is a common hairstyle, yes, that is true. And besides, most of our people don't wear this type of outfit you have on, so I guess I could have been mixed up. It's just it's rare to meet a fellow elf just wearing different outfits. It's quite unique, I would say.
Well, it's always good to make a new acquaintance, and as long as we're in town, if you need anything from me, I'd be happy to help you out, or your sister.
As you say that, the red-haired elf kind of like cracks a smile. Oh, so you're offering to repay a favor with me? That I get to call upon at any given time?
I'm offering my services to you, possibly for a price, and if it's not too dangerous to me, of course.
Well, I think we could work out some arrangement. I didn't catch your name, my dear.
Phaedra.
Well, Phaedra, my name is Autumn. And this is my sister June. It is such a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine. So are you going to be staying here at the hotel for the next few days?
Yes, we came here from Kiron to do some shopping. We run a business, me and my sister here, and, well, we just needed some new outfits.
Okay.
It is kind of
Well-
rare to see high elves here. I mean, we did encounter one, and he was quite gentlemanly. He saved us from some ruffians. And my sister here was quite entrapped by him. And the blonde hair woman just blushes and just like takes the pillow and like like throws it at her and like, sis, please, this is a stranger. I really do not want you to be talking about this. Oh, come, dear. I mean, come on. It's not the first time you actually felt in love for the first time. I'm not in love. I was just, I don't know, impressed with how he handled the situation and how kind he was. That is entirely different. Oh, my dear sister, you're not fooling anyone. I'm going out for some fresh air. And she storms out of the room. And like, my baby twin sisters, always so shy. So tell me, Phaedra, what brings you into town?
Just passing through, just wanted to gather some more supplies before I moved on down the line.
Ah. Well, if you ever stop by in Kiron, please feel free to visit our shop. Or, I should say, our establishment. And
What's
she,
it?
she kind of like magically poofs up a card, and you pick up the card, and it shows it's kind of like a playing card, and it shows it's kind of like the Queen of Hearts, but instead of the generic queens, it shows the red-haired elf and the blonde-haired elf, and just within the center of it, there is writing, and the writing says, "Ooh, pardon me. Ooh, ooh, Den of Desire." That's what it says.
Okay. Well, I'm sure if I ever make my way in that part of the world, I'll definitely look you up. And I'll be around town here for the next several days. If you feel the need to get a hold of me, you can find me probably at the incense store or just somewhere along the street somewhere. I'm sure I'll be out and about. You can find me.
Oh, I have no doubt about that. See you soon, darling, she says as she returns to sipping her wine.
Okay. All right. Well, farewell for now then.
So yeah, so you leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna tuck her card away in my pack, and I guess just start strolling my way back towards
The group?
towards the rest of the group here, just kind of
Okay.
along the way, just making sure I'm not followed back.
Make a perception check. Okay.
Okay.
As you are walking down the streets, something does catch your eye. And it's actually from the rooftops. You see a shadowy figure in cloaks and everything, wearing a type of plague doctor's mask with a cane, who is just looking at you. You see it just tapping its cane, you know, like tapping its fingers on the cane head, just looking at you. And it's from a rooftop, so it's kind of like, I would say, on the second building behind you, that's where you see this entity, or this individual.
Okay. Well, instead of going directly back to where the rest of the party is, I'm gonna kind of maybe go a couple buildings down a little further, just to see if he's still gonna take it. You know, if he's still noticing me.
Okay, are you trying to elude him? Like, are you trying to stealth and, like, hide away and then return back, or?
Not necessarily. Just trying to, just not let him know that I know he's there, but I don't want to lead him to go right back in.
So basically, you're going down a couple of streets, seeing if he's going to be following you.
Right.
Okay. I would say. Let me get the snap tool here. I would say that once you get probably around, I would say maybe around here. Because this is like, kind of like where he was, where you noticed him. When you get around here, if you want, you can make another perception check to see if he's, like watching you again.
Okay.
Okay, 2. So you look around the rooftops, and you don't see him at all. Unless you have a plus something to your perception checks.
I don't believe I do.
Okay. So, yeah. So, you look around, he's not there, as far as you can tell. So yeah, you feel like he's no longer following or watching you.
Okay. Well, I'll dip back in with the rest of the party then.
Okay.
To the shack over here.
Okay. So you return there. Nail. I don't know if there's like a certain amount of holy water you could carry. And you also have to do certain things for it, I'm thinking. I don't know how exactly you, like, how holy water is made. But, I am gonna ask, how much are you planning to make exactly?
However much I can.
Okay. Because, like, there are different things you could do, because you could, like, make, jugs, you can make flasks and all of that. Whew. So that's what I'm asking. You could even make a barrel of holy water, or bottles and everything. So my question is, how much exactly you want to make? Because in the temple, they have bottles, jugs, barrels, and everything that they use for other things, but they could refurbish it to contain the holy water if they so need it in dire situations.
Well, I mean, we're about to get into a fight with a bunch of undead people. Figured they could use help making more holy water.
Okay. So my question is, how much holy water you want to make in the sense of like containers exactly?
Vials, so they can be thrown at people. I mean, the spell ceremony only allows you to do vials. You touch a vial of water and it becomes holy water.
Okay. 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 Is there a roll or?
It's a ritual spell. It takes an hour and 10 minutes per casting.
Okay. And since you have everybody else with you, yeah. Okay. So, where does it say for? Oh, blessed water. Here it is. You touch one vial of water and cause it to become holy water. Okay. So, and to do this is an hour plus 10 minutes. So, within an hour or so of you using ceremony and blessing as much holy water you want, and I would say that other people were helping you, so I would assume. Yes?
The spell says a vial, so that's the maximum amount you can make. Unfortunately. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
but
how much. Since
okay,
people are helping him, yeah.
okay, so basically within an hour, he can only make one vial of holy water.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's kind of broken, but I get that. And this is a first level spell. So and you said it's a ritual spell. How many times are you gonna be doing this exactly?
Until it gets really late. It's most likely twice.
Because I did say it was around 7 to 8 p.m. where you are right now, so late would be kind of like be 12 o'clock in that sense, so 9, 10, 11, 12, so about 4 hours or so.
So 3 castings to put at 3.5 hours.
Okay. And since everybody else around you would be doing that, I want you to roll for me, I want you to roll for me 1d10 and plus that by 5. So 7 plus 5 equals
12.
12. And okay, and if everybody's doing this on the hour every time with ceremony, so 12 times, I would say 3 vials would equal to, I think, let me check.
12 times 3?
Yeah, 12 times 3.
36.
36. So at the end of your blessing of holy waters, you have about 36 vials of holy water at your disposal right now.
Okay.
And that's it. You're gonna go back to the hut area?
Yep.
Okay. And you're back, and I am going to move you guys to the sing. And yeah, let me just undo this flag sing for you. And is everybody at the table here, or are they gonna be here? Like, I'm just asking.
I'm gonna be at the table.
Okay.
Table guarding the entrance, or just keep an eye on the entrance, I guess.
Yeah, because this is the only entrance. This is like
Yeah.
like another entrance because like this is like room 1 and room 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna be keeping an eye on the entrance?
Yes. Let's be here.
Alright. And finally, Phaedra, you will be just arriving. So you guys arrive and you all sit at the table, I am going to allow you guys to roleplay this, figure out how you want to orchestrate your plan together. Shala is going to be attending this. Is going to be attending this as well. And yeah, so I'll let you roleplay it, let you figure out what you want to do. So yeah, have fun.
So it looks like
And the current time right now will be around 11, pushing to 12 o'clock.
Okay. So it looks like all of our plans are coming together, hopefully. You're gonna say.
Yep. And Neil's
Yeah,
going to hand out 5 holy water vials to everyone and 2 health potions.
Are these health potions from your last alchemy, or did you make them during the whole thing at the temple?
No, these are the ones I've been making all along.
Okay,
I have
just making
quite a
sure.
few of them. I still have 8 more.
Okay, just making sure.
There are minor healing potions, I'm assuming?
Yes, they're just the 2d8 4 plus 2.
Yeah. Vial of holy water.
5 of them each.
Yeah.
And Phaedra.
Holy.
Yeah, sorry to cut short. But Phaedra, you now see that there is this woman, who is entirely new to you, who looks to be a tiefling. So I would just ask Ghost if you could just give a quick introduction of your character, so Phaedra will be caught up with who your character is.
Description or introduce myself?
Description, and like if you want to roleplay your introduction of meeting Phaedra, that's entirely up to you.
Yeah, you see a very pale skin and orange eyes, blonde hair with 2 ponytails, and dark tiefling horn woman with a black dress of... was it Farum? Farum origin?
Faerhum.
Farum, sorry. Origin. She turns to you and, you're a new face.
Yeah, yours
My
is new as
name
well.
My name is Lila. Yours?
Pleasure to meet you. My name's Phaedra.
Phaedra. Well, I recently joined your party around this time yesterday. They all seem interesting in their own way.
Well, it's good to have you. I had some a couple things I needed to take care of yesterday, but I'm sure you were welcomed into the group with open arms.
Indeed, I was, and I enjoy hopping on in and helping you what's the right word? Genocide a cult. That's right, genocide an entire cult. It provides me something exciting to do while I figure out my life, sort of. Want a cupcake? She hands out one of her blueberry cupcakes. Or was it blueberry chocolate?
It was a chocolate blueberry vanilla icing cupcake with sprinkles.
Yeah, those look delicious. I'll try one of your cupcakes.
Hang on. Sorry, Mike was having some trouble. So yeah. So you're trying one of the cupcakes?
Sure.
Okay. You take a bite, and the flavor immediately hits you. You immediately taste the chocolate, but you then feel the hidden flavor of the blueberry mixed in, and the vanilla icing compensates the rich flavor of the chocolate and the blueberry, and it is a flavor you never really tasted before, since you never actually had something called a cupcake before.
Quite interesting. I think the blueberry pairs well with the chocolate. It's something that I've never really had before, but I think I could grow fond of.
They're, ooh, you'll like so many other different flavors. The kind woman downtown in the center of town had a nice bakery that sold many different types of sweets. I should have gotten the cake, but I slipped my mind. These these cupcakes, however, are just to die for. So where are you
Thank you.
from?
I appreciate that. I'm from all over, really. I kind of met up with the group here a few days ago and had a interesting way of meeting, but I believe we've kind of come to terms with our thinking on what we needed to deal with when it comes to these cults. And I am eager to help them
Indeed.
see through.
Besides enjoying you murdering a bunch of cultists, I did enjoy my time torturing one of their members in the church near to death. Hopefully he'll sleep it off.
Well, I hope you got all that you needed out of him.
Not much, just what name of his god and something about them having more plans if they failed here.
Well, I'm sure we can gather some more information as we go. Probably plenty more opportunities to get some more information from other willing people. And I'm just going to mention to the rest of the group if there's anybody that had, or I'm going to mention the guy that I saw on the roof, kind of give a description of him, see if anybody else has happened to notice or seen this fellow around town.
What's the description again?
He was just, I mentioned the cane. He was on a rooftop quite a bit away, so I really couldn't get a really good look at him.
I did actually give you a description that he was in a cloak of some sort with
Yeah.
robes, and he had a plague doctor mask with a cane.
Yeah, doctor's a mask and a cane. And he appeared to be watching me as I was making my way back here. And so I didn't immediately come back to our location. I kind of walked down the street, and I think I lost him at that point. But it was just odd that he appeared to be watching me. I was kind of curious if anybody else had seen this fellow before.
GM, can I roll a history check whether or not my background might give me a clue of who this might be?
Go right ahead. And I would say you get, okay, are you proficient in history?
No. I'm just using that one because
I would allow you to have proficiency.
This roll?
In this role, yes.
Yes.
$21.
Yeah.
Okay. as you hear this description from Phaedra, you immediately recall something. A encounter, if you would, while you were traveling from Firham to Ventar Haven and traveling, I would say, among the towns and probably the wilderness. You immediately recall encountering this figure, but it was mostly fighting off against what appeared to be a group of bandits, and you recalled it speaking in a type of tongue that these bandits did not understand, but you understood it. And it reached out with its hand and grabbed onto one of the bandits' faces as you saw it literally draining the life out of this bandit until its skin dried up and shriveled, kind of like of that of a mummy. And you know what entity could do such a thing.
Oh, yes, I've seen this person too as well a couple of times. But that's all. That's all. He hasn't done much, though. Do any of you know who he is, and what he may want?
He sounds
He's probably a
familiar.
creepy stalker. He's probably just a creepy stalker looking at you. Or perhaps
Maybe. That's right.
He does sound familiar.
Well, I would suggest just be mindful when you're out and about town. Just as I say, he was up on the rooftops, just appeared to be watching me. It just struck me as odd, but just something to keep in the back of your minds.
Would you have any reason to be followed?
What?
this.
Say that again, Bramble?
Would you have any reason to be followed?
Ah.
Maybe it could also be one of the cultists.
Perhaps. But I don't think so. None of the cultists wore plague doctor attire when I went to go investigate them. Adrian will say.
Are you sure you weren't followed here?
I don't believe I was. I'm pretty sure I gave him the slip. But as far as in why somebody would be following me, I don't know. I mean, I've been around for a long time. I've made friends and enemies everywhere I've gone. But now in this particular town, I can't think of any reason why anybody would be following me. But nonetheless, I think I gave him the slip.
What are you doing when you notice him following?
I was still well across town coming out of the red silver dragon inn. So a good way away from where we're staying.
Well, he is only one person, hopefully. He's...
Well, I do have experience tracking people down. Perhaps I could apply some pressure to certain contacts I have in the city to try and find out who this is if we care to.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to know who this mysterious cloaked figure is. But, just try to lay low because, we're still trying to remain quiet. Remain hidden.
Shala will speak up and say, so your plan, if I am following, is you are going to lure out squads of soldiers from this legion, use the zone of truce spell on them to rout out any cults hidden among them?
Yeah, any of the cultists.
If you were planning to do this widely, you would need people to do it constantly, but since you don't know who to trust, it will be difficult, which means you have to do squad by squad by squad.
Yes.
You see Shala kind of like rubbing her temples. That is complicated.
Not really.
What?
When picking fruit, you have to make sure you grab every tree.
Wait, Adrian, what did you say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh. I thought you said something.
No.
Okay, my apologies. So yeah. So Shala says that is true.
All we have to do is be as thorough as we can in the time we are given. Luckily, military is already organized in manners which allows this to be relatively easy.
Yes.
After all, when fighting wars, organization is an important aspect. The more difficult thing will be the city watch.
Yes, that would be difficult.
How do you know about wars, Snail? Have you ever fought in one?
No, my interest is purely academic.
Interesting. Okay, well, we should head to bed for today. Hopefully, so that we're well rested for the trials ahead of us tomorrow of rooting out these occultists. Of course, I'll keep watch again for 4 hours.
So, should I attempt to find out who this individual is before we initiate our plan? Or?
That is entirely up to your guys' discretion.
That's why I'm asking.
Well, if the churches have already begun, I mean, the plan's already underway, or should be. They should be questioning their own people by now. After all, we need to make sure the people who are doing the questioning can be trusted, so they'll be the first ones to be questioned. So basically, the plan is already underway.
Yeah, I guess we can't
Can't
really
until
wait.
the plan.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the plan because we're already doing the plan.
Yes. There's a
The
whole lot of
benefit
people.
the benefit is we aren't essential to the plan since none of us can cast Zone of Truth. At least not to my knowledge.
No, unfortunately, I cannot.
Well,
What?
You cut out there.
Oh. Who?
no,
Somebody
no,
cut out
no,
there.
Hey,
Bramble.
I mean, I don't like.
Sorry, you're cutting out a lot.
Darn. Okay. Let me try and fix it then.
Okay.
Yeah, Adrian will set up his cot. Again, we should all sleep in the other room. That way I can keep an eye on all of you just in case. It'll be easier that way.
Do you guys?
But I like my corner. It's furthest from the door. Easy to get out through the other door. On the
Well,
other
there's
side
no
of the
exit through the other
fireplace.
door.
Are there windows in this other room?
There are 2 windows in this room, and I would say there's about 3 in this room. I could put them in if you want.
Nah. I mean, we could just jump out a window. Or we could blast a hole through a wall. We're in a shack, not a heavily armored fortress. Besides, if we get attacked, they'll most likely come from the only door.
Perhaps. Well, we don't know.
And if they don't come through the only door, then it really doesn't matter where we are, because they could come in at inside the other room directly if they came through the wall. Luckily, if they came through a wall, we'd most likely hear it.
I drew the windows in.
Adrian will cast message to Neil. There was more to keep an eye on the new person, the tiefling. Just make sure she doesn't try anything.
Are you
More of
whispering
a
that?
distance. That was the message.
Oh.
Well, do what you like. I'm gonna sleep in this corner. I've called dibs.
Okay.
Who is staying on watch then?
Adrian will be staying on watch for 4 hours since elves can go into trances. Yeah, they were posted in the chat.
I
Yes.
volunteer my familiar pin for all night, accompanying whoever's going to be on watch.
Alright then. I'm going to go to bed then.
Okay, so who's going on first watch and who's gonna go on the next watch?
Adrian will be the last watch.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and turn in. I'll take second watch if somebody needs me to.
Okay.
So we need to do the first 2 hours.
I'll take one.
Okay,
Okay.
Rumble, you're gonna take the first watch? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So are you gonna take your watch in this room or in this room?
Where are we all staying?
Everybody is sleeping in this room. This
Except
is
for
more like,
Nail.
yeah, this is like more of a common like room, you know, like the dining room, the living room, and all of that. Except there's only like the table and the stools here, and in here it's just like a makeshift tent that the orphan children make.
Where would you be sitting watch?
Figure out where's the best sight line. Okay. Honestly, none of this really works. I'm gonna go up to the roof.
Okay, you go up to the roof. It is a single-story shack, made out of sturdy
That's fine.
wood, with a stone um layout, bottom basically. I can't remember the word for it.
I can visualize it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bottom, like the floor, like the floor structured foundation.
this roof?
Foundation.
Okay.
There we go. With a stone foundation, and the wood is like the wall, so you have kind of like a wooden roof as well, with decayed over stuff on it. You know, like old materials using for the roof. So yeah, you climb up on top of it. It's fairly easy. So yeah, where are you going to do you watch precisely on the roof? In what direction?
In that case, if I climb up and it bears my weight, I'm gonna go for a middling.
The what?
I'm gonna go for a middling,
Okay.
position, so I can see equal distance all 4 sides.
Okay. Scout.
Uh-huh.
You there?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. Where are you gonna be sleeping? Are you gonna be sleeping in the room here, or are you gonna be sleeping in this room?
Yeah, I'll come in somewhere here, kind of near behind the tent, set up.
Okay, so around there, and Charlotte's gonna be right over here. Okay, so we'll do that. Let's see. Rumble, you take your first 2 hours shift. Nothing happens. You just see some ravens flying about, 2 maybe 3, and they're just flying around on the opposite end, you know, like just focusing mainly on another house, you know, just kind of like doing what ravens do, looking for shiny trinkets and everything. So nothing eventful happens during your watch.
Okay.
Are you gonna stay up on the roof, or are you gonna climb down and take your next let your next partner take watch?
When my watch is over and I'm to be relieved,
Yeah. Your watch goes without any incident. It was
Yeah,
uneventful.
yeah. Climb down
Okay.
and inform whoever is.
Yeah, who's on second watch?
I'll
Wasn't
take
it?
second watch.
It was
Wasn't it Phaedra?
yeah, Phaedra.
Mhm.
So you're gonna take second watch. Are you gonna do it from this room, or are you gonna do what Bramble did and do it on the roof?
Yeah, I'll head to the roof.
Okay. So you climb up onto the roof. Are you gonna go to the exact same spot where Emma was?
Thereabouts, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, and you're doing a 4-hour shift?
2 hour.
That's fine.
Like I'm just asking. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I can do 4 hours.
Okay. I would like for you. Let's see. I would like for you to roll a percentile die for me.
Okay.
95. Okay. One of the ravens, that was flying around, flies over here and perches itself on the roof, and it perches itself near the chimney area. It starts picking at the roof, and it's just looking around, and it sees you, ruffles its feathers as it just stays there, just looking around.
Hmm. Okay. I take a little piece of bread or whatever food I might have in my pouch and
You
kind
have
of toss it.
rations. You have rations. It could be fruit. It could be bread. It could be anything.
Yeah, I take a little piece of bread and kind of toss it in its direction.
Okay. Looks at you as you do it. Looks at the piece of bread. Shuffles over, pecks at it, and then eats it. And it gets a bit closer to you, and just stays like a good amount of feet away from you, like 5, maybe 7 feet away. Just keeping a distance, but getting closer to you since you're now offering it food. So it wants to get a bit closer so you could offer it better.
Okay. I'll take another hunk of bread and kind of toss it out about the same spot, trying to keep it, 7 feet away from me, give or take.
Okay. Okay, so the raven eats it again, and I was saying, just it appears to be keeping you company, keeping watch. Okay. So as you were doing that, Layla, at this point while you are sleeping, you feel your mind being invaded. You find yourself in like a type of void space, and it's uncertain where you are, when you are, but it is completely void in this situation. And you hear a voice, And it is speaking to you in a strange tone. But let me just look at your character sheet for a moment. You hear this thing talking to you, and it's speaking to you in a language you don't understand. But then after a few moments, you feel your head pounding, and then you hear a voice saying, like, in a deep tone, "Now are you able to understand me, creature?"
Yes, but can you be a little bit more quiet? Quite late at night.
Well, I'm sorry to disturb your beauty rest.
You better be.
So, these band of adventurers are keeping company with a creature like you. I must say, it is
Ooh, we're
quite...
talking creature. Ominous voice.
At this point, the ominous voice, reveals itself to you, and it is, if you go to pinned messages, there should be the, pinned, picture of the, cloaked guy with the plague doctor's mask and the
I see him.
cane. Yeah. So that's what you see. And it says, "You are one to talk. I am quite amazed that you were able to survive the process of being, well, what you are."
What, round 2 from the last time we met?
Oh, my dear friend, you are not able to catch me. And the only reason I am entering this disgusting mind is so I may reveal something to you. For we are on the same side, if you do not believe me.
Sure. Continue.
The entities that you are fighting against, this cult, they are in possession of a relic that is... How do I say this in the simplest mind? Could bring forth disaster. Could bring forth a second flare, if you would.
Why am I not surprised?
However, they lack the necessary component to activate this. But they are trying to... How is it? Substitute it with something else. Hence, they need a sacrifice, they believe, with powerful magic. Why they sought to use that friend of yours. And he kind of like disappears for a moment and reappears behind you. Tell me, how does it feel to have the person that imprisoned you within your cell to be in your vicinity now, little girl?
A tad upset, but can get over it.
Oh, here I thought you would be ever so quick to grab her by the throat and rip it apart. I must say you are quite more restrained than the other one. Yes. Do you believe that you are the only one of existence?
No shit. I know who you speak of.
Are you trying to do a detect thoughts on this guy?
Yes.
Oh.
See how strong he is.
Okay, okay. You wanna go? You wanna go? Okay. He succeeds and he pauses. He kind of like stomps his cane, and I need you to. Let's see. What does this. I need to remember what spell this does. Here we go. Okay. This is. Okay, does not say which one or who can use it, but I will say this person can. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, and the DC is going to be, if I recall, it's spellcasting modifier plus its proficiency, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so okay, okay, so spellcasting modifier, so it's gonna be okay. I'm trying to remember, so it's gonna be 8 plus the spellcasting modifier, which would be okay, hang on. And its proficiency. Sorry, need to get this right.
Okay.
8 plus that. It is going to be a well, make a wisdom save for me. You fail, and you feel your body being held, being restrained, and at this point you notice chains come up from the groundless void and restrain you as the creature looks to you and says, "You dare try to read my thoughts?" As he kind of like takes his hand and like kind of like grabs your face, you know, from under the chin and say, "I must say, you are quite audacious for someone such as young as you."
And you're quite slimy for someone as old as yourself.
Well, I am a survivor of the recent flare. As he lets go of your face, I know where the power source for this relic lies. If you wish to prevent them from acquiring it at a later time, I suggest you go and retrieve it or destroy it. It is entirely up to you. You will find
is
it
it?
north of the island. Look for this symbol. And he kind of like shows you a symbol. And then like this makes the symbol disappears. Be sure to watch your step. And he snaps his fingers, and the ground beneath you disappears as you are now free falling, and you wake up in your sleeping bag.
She gets up straight vertically, puts her hands on her head like, oh, I leaves when okay. So, first time on the receiving end of this bullcrap. Not fun. Can understand why people get very angry at me, but I'm much more angry that someone else did this to me.
Scout. So your watch ends without any event happening. And the raven flies away. So your watch ends. Are you going to go down from the roof and go get Adrian so he could do his watch?
Yes.
Actually, I would say at this point, Adrian, since you only need about 4 hours, I would say you might actually watch Layla jump up and everything from her sleep.
Okay.
So yeah. So Scalp.
Agency.
So yeah, Scalp, you like finish your watch, you go down and everything, and you're gonna go tell Adrian that it's his turn and everything. So I'm just gonna let you guys role play how you want to do that, and I'll just be right back.
Okay. The bedroom.
You can
Agency
say that
and Layla.
as she rests her head on the wall. Mhm.
Yes, adventuring does that to you, eventually.
I have a feeling we're not alone.
Yes. I'm technically never alone as well.
Mhm.
That's for another time. So I'm guessing you come down, like, at this point? Rambo? Or Emma?
Yes.
Emma?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm guessing you come down at this point and switch places with me?
I thought I already had, but if I'm taking another watch, then yes.
Oh wait, then who was watching at that point?
Yeah, that was me. I was up there.
Okay,
I'll tell you
Phaedra.
about the raven that I saw.
Yeah.
There a couple ravens that came down, and one ventured right up to me. It's good to have a companion with you while you're passing the time.
I don't think that was a normal raven. I think that's that was a familiar you might have in the contact is. So somebody might have been spying on you or watching you.
Next time, snap its neck if you can. Rest her head against the wall.
Well, hopefully it'll appreciate the little bit of bread that I gave them, and maybe that's how we'll hear of it.
If you mind, can I join with you on the rooftop? If you have me. I can't sleep right now.
You're okay.
So you both go up on the roof. And yeah, the night is yours.
Can I see perception check to see if I see the raven?
Adrian, keeping perception checks just in general.
Okay, make perception checks.
13.
Pounding too much.
Yeah. You don't see anything. It's early morning. Just nothing out of the ordinary. By what you see. Say that again? Hang on. Sorry, say that again?
Sorry, is my mic working?
Yeah. It's sometimes the audio would be lessened for me, so like I'm just fixing it.
I asked Adrian Does he get any bad dreams sometimes?
Yep, yes, I do. Sometimes you find entities along your travels while traveling, memories from long ago, stuff like that, Aiden says.
Ever had one deliver you messages?
All the time.
He looks at you.
I didn't get this magic naturally, unfortunately. Fortunately and unfortunately at the same time.
Not any, and I'm not entirely natural either. Some call me a freak. A freak. But besides that, I have a strange feeling we should. No. When we get done with this cult, you might consider seeing what's north. I think when I was delving in the mind of that lizard folk, I may have picked up something by accident. I think they have something planned in the north of this island.
Is that where we're heading? North? BM?
Layla, what was the deception?
To try to not directly tell him Raven Man visit my dreams and told the sacred item north. I'm trying to just plant the seeds to say, oh, it's just something I picked up
Okay.
from from my interrogation and didn't realize it.
Okay, so you're trying to tell him about this and trying to not tell that
Jufu leaves you.
that the Raven guy, whatever, told you this. Okay, so yeah,
Yes.
you do that. It is entirely up to you guys what you want to do. It is entirely up to you. I am just giving you little breadcrumbs for you to follow. It is up to you what you want to do with it.
Out of character, you're another warlock?
No.
Okay.
Out of character, she's not a warlock.
Yeah. Adrian believes you, I get. So when you told the lie.
Sometimes information I pull from people will just I may pull more than I imagine, and they can appear in my dream. Ever had anything like that? Something you overlooked and popped up in your head later.
No, I have not. But what brings you to... I'm blanking on the name of this town for some reason.
It's Port.
Okay, yeah. What brings you to Aten Port? Yeah.
I think did I put that in the chat? Aten Port. I think I did not. Okay.
It's on the map.
Yeah, I just.
Here it is. Here it is. I'll pin this. I'll pin it. So in game chat, you now see Aten Port. So that's where you are right now.
Okay.
Mostly was my first stop when I left Fairroom. I've been searching this island for someone.
Who are you searching for, if you don't mind me asking?
Can you keep a secret?
Yeah, of course.
I'm looking for my sister.
Yes. Family is important. I think that as well.
We haven't seen each other for a long time.
As
Not
I
like-
have my brother as I have a brother as well, older.
And it
I
wasn't.
assume
by
everyone's asleep at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, our separation was not by choice. I hope she was here.
Similar, but it was my brother's choice. I left. That I left. Aiden says. But I do not blame him for what happened. Mm.
She's the only family
Do you
I
ask
have.
what happens? What happened?
Yes, if you don't mind me asking.
Adrian looks longingly into the sky at the moon. We were in a dire situation, and I had to do what I had to do to protect my family, but at the cost of, at the cost of being banished from my family and the Theorem army. My brother and I fought in the war.
Which one?
You've probably not heard of it. It was a smaller. It was a smaller battle off that wasn't seen coming. It was a surprise attack from I'm blanking the name again for the enemy.
It was the
let me look in my
Yaran.
list.
It was a Yaran legion that attacked
yes.
you along the borders of No Man's Land.
Yeah. Yeah, just scrolling through my backstory. Yes, it was a smaller battle, but it's a surprise attack from the Yarn Empire, so probably not heard of it. Incidentally, that's how I've gained these magic powers. But that's the past. You can't change the past, and I wouldn't.
Know the feeling. I think I'm feeling better now. I
Yeah.
need to go rest. I'm gonna go back down and rest.
That's good to hear. Your night?
Technically good morning.
Technically,
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
true.
It
Yeah.
is. It is now early morning. You now hear the croaking of a rooster. Everybody wakes up.
Good morning.
Morning.
Any trouble with the last few watches?
No.
Did you see that plague doctor person again?
No.
Apparently, there was
No.
possibly. Apparently, Phaedra saw a crow, and I'm familiar with familiars, and I know that crows can be one of them. So that may have been the play doctor, but it's hard to say. Adrian says, so what was the plan for today again? We are going to go on. We're going to go talk with the commander. Yeah.
I will reiterate that you also have your plan with the quest board to have people dress up like Shala and everything
Oh
to
yeah,
confuse the
we
teams.
have to go.
Yeah, you have to go pick up the
get the order.
extras, the orders, and
Yeah.
then bring it to the guild hall, and then you were then gonna go meet up at the Temple of Apollo with the commander and everything to get to the spot to do the whole plan of action.
Yeah.
And you still need to figure out what you're gonna do with Shala. Are you gonna be bringing her with her? Is she gonna stay here, or are you gonna bring her to the temple and make her stay there?
I think it'd be safer to go with us. As long as she stays hidden with us, like maybe in one of the tent, because we wouldn't be walking with the
we got our
military.
new clothes, so
We wouldn't be walking with the military. I'm pretty sure we'd be waiting for them at the training ground, I assume. So she'd be like waiting off. So she would be hiding like somewhere a little ways off. Maybe in like one of the tents that could possibly be there.
Sure. If you want her to hide in one of the tents, sure.
Let's go see if those clothes have been finished being made.
Yep.
Well, they said they weren't going to be finished until the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Did they?
Yeah.
2-ish.
Yeah, around.
Let's go see how the quest board is doing then. Quest or.
I mean, we can go see how many they have done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I should slip off and see if the ones, the preliminary ones, have already attracted any attention.
Sorry, like, what do you mean?
We had preliminary ones go out,
Yeah.
so perhaps I slip away, check and see if they've garnered any attention.
If any of the fake shells have been attacked?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or if any of them have been followed, etc.
Well, I mean, it would be pretty difficult to determine if they were just followed, since we didn't tell them they could be followed.
Yeah.
Perhaps, but being there at the path that they walk,
Say that again.
seeing.
I didn't hear that. Sorry.
True. It might be difficult to tell if they've been followed, but at the same time, walking around, gathering their attention, or gathering info on the attention that they're drawing and from whom, is still a useful detail. This is somewhat my job. So I might be able to get some clues.
Yeah, but the problem is we didn't tell them they were being decoys. The adventurers don't know they're decoys, so they're not even going to be looking for people watching for. And it might give away that they're being decoys. We didn't pay them to be decoys, we just paid them to wear clothes.
Yes.
I mean, we go ask to see if anything's happened around town, but
It'd be it'd be odd to ask and say, "Oh, have you been attacked recently?" Random question.
Okay, no, stop here, please, because I feel like you guys are oversimplifying what I'm about to ask. I'm not going to go up to them and be like, "Ah, yes, I see you have a sword sticking through you. Have you been attacked recently?"
And I'm asking, like, what would you be planning on doing?
I would be asking, have what sort of people have taken note of your clothing? They're wearing very fancy, clothes. I expect them to draw some sort of attention. And from there, I can then inquire as to the backgrounds of those individuals.
Okay.
Okay, so this is for the whole clothing decoy thing, right?
Yeah.
And you were wanting to do what exactly? Because I was not following all too well. You wanted to interview them and figure out what like class they are?
No.
No. What's the best way I can explain this? I would like to casually converse with them and attempt to gather information on who has been taking note of what clothes they've been wearing, just from talking with them and being like, "Hey, this I don't know, noble approached me and commented that
okay, I see.
I was wearing
I
this
see.
dress, and where did you get it from?
I
And
see.
who's that designer?" And basically get the information for that to then go and pressure those people to tell me their backgrounds and that sort of thing, or find out about their background.
Okay, so this is a way to get more people to sign up for the quest that you have for the decoys, right?
no. We're trying to figure out if the decoys are working.
With the cult?
Yes.
Basically, yes.
Okay. Okay, so you guys gonna go do that right now?
Bramble or Emma's gonna do that while we go check on at the guild's hall.
Okay. Okay. You're asking the guy who's making the clothes if he's a member of the cult, right?
No.
Okay. No, I get what you're doing. You're trying to do that and everything to get information about, the cult. If the decoys are going to be members of the cult, so are you doing that in the guild hall, or are you doing that out in the public? Because again, you don't know who took the quest yet. That information has not been revealed yet.
We'll just look to see if anybody's wearing.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm
just
trying
going
to follow.
to. I'm looking to meet them on the street.
Okay.
I do not need to know who takes the quest because they're wearing a very identifiable item of clothing that our group has specifically designed. So I'm assuming I would know that they took the quest based on the fact that they're wearing this clothing.
Okay. Now I get the picture. Thank you. I get the picture. I got it. Okay, so you guys go to the guild hall. You see at the quest thing that a good amount of people took the quest. Free clothes, a way to sponsor new clothing designs. Mostly women, not men, but mostly women. So yeah, Uh, it is so until it's like afternoonish. You're then gonna go to the other store to get the other clothing, okay,
Yeah.
and bring it to that guild hall so that I have the extra. Okay, so I would just like do a whole time skip there, unless you want to do something in between of that. So just let me know.
Yes, we'd like to do something in between that.
Okay.
Adrian will go off to ask the attendant, guild attendant, and ask her. So how's our application, our quest been going?
Surprisingly
Adrian
well.
says.
Surprisingly well. A lot of females are wanting to do this.
So I'm guessing we ran out of clothing.
Kinda, yeah.
Because we only gave them 5.
Yeah.
And we're getting 10 made. So the 5 clothing. So you've got 5 clothing ready.
Mm-hmm. We're getting it ready. If you have more, let me
Yes.
know.
We should have it made by around noon.
2.
Adrian says. Yeah.
So yeah.
And while Adrian's doing that, Emma can do her thing. Their thing.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so you do see some of the women off to the side. Some are wearing the outfits already, and they're mostly gossiping and talking. So, Emma, what are you gonna do?
Alright. I'll just very casually walk up to them and be like, oh my. I love your dress. Where did you get it from? I'm gonna start with an easy question.
Okay, hope I'm gonna portray this right. They say that they got it from the quest that they're doing. It's to showcase a new clothes line for people, and they are very excited because they get to also keep it for free, and they also get a good amount of money from it as well.
You must be turning heads. Have you gotten any compliments on it?
Some say yes, some say no. Mostly because these are single women, and there are some married women who are not wanting to tell their husbands because they are not being not being good husbands in their tone of voice.
Well, since you strayed onto the matter, have there been any, don't know, creepos who might have taken an all too forward interest in you since you've donned this dress?
They pause. Emma, I want you to roll a 1d6 for me.
Alrighty.
About 3 of the women say yes, some have been a bit interested in what they are wearing. They found it was kind of odd, but also a bit creepy.
Would you happen to know any more details about these cagey individuals?
Roll a persuasion check. Takes take some time to get these women to open up, but they then give general descriptions of what these people look like. Some, about 2 of them were guards. 3 of them were local folk from the dock area. And 1 was from the rat burrow or whatever.
Would I have any concept of what that is?
The rat barrow?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's district number 4. It's over here.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so 2 are from the guards, and another 2 are from the docks, so like probably dock workers, and 1 was from the Ratborough district, which was a bit more of a kind of like an illegal type shady magic district for like all of things illegal black magic type stuff.
Well, do I get the number, shipyard, or gate position, whatever, where these guards and workers have been stationed? Or whereabouts, like theoretically go to?
They give you their descriptions, like hair color, facial features, and everything. They gave you that information. So if you make a perception check in the area that you want to look for, and if you roll high enough, you would be able to point them out.
Okay. In that case, I have currently about, 4 or 5 leads, with stable positions. And so I will bid them a good afternoon, and go to talk to one of them. Let's pick a dock worker. Why not?
Okay,
So I'm heading down towards the docks.
Alone, or are you going to take someone with you?
I'll probably take someone with me just in case.
Okay, who are you going to ask?
Adrian. Hey, Adrian. I've found out that some people have been paying a little more attention than would be deemed normally appropriate. A couple of them have stable occupations, theoretically. So I was gonna go talk to one of them and see just, what they're doing in the city, that sort of thing. But would you mind coming with me if things go south?
Sure. We'll try to be as subtle and stealthy as possible, though, because we don't want.
Yeah, if you could take up a position to observe us without giving, tipping your hand.
Here, let's go somewhere quiet, and I have an alley, and I have an idea. I have a spell that I can use.
Okay, while you 2 are going to be doing that, Layla, Nail, and Phaedra, what are you guys going to be doing?
I guess I could go to the clothes stall and see if they have any of the order finished already.
Okay. You go there, and they actually do have it finished, and they actually got it done quicker than they realized.
Well, if it's finished now, I guess I'll pick it up and bring it back to the guild.
Yeah, you could do that. Okay, so that's what Nail is doing. Layla, Phaedra, what are you guys doing?
I was gonna maybe make my way back over toward the Silver Red Dragon Inn.
I will follow because I have nothing. Because I'm curious.
Okay, you both arrive. What are you guys gonna be doing once you get there?
Is there like an eatery or a bar area downstairs, or is it just strictly rooms upstairs?
It is an inn. Like an inn,
Okay.
not a tavern / an inn. This is an inn. However, next door or so, like a couple of blocks away, there is a tavern.
I'll head towards the tavern. You can meet me there when you're done. Not sure what
Yeah,
you're doing here.
give me just a minute. I just wanted to follow up on something, then I'll meet you there, okay?
Very well.
And I just wanted to just maybe slip back up to where June and Autumn's room were and see if anybody was there.
You're gonna go find Autumn and June, and you're gonna go try to find them at the tavern or the inn?
Well, so I was gonna see if they were in the room up there upstairs.
Okay, and
Or
where
maybe-
is Layla? Is she gonna wait outside?
She was gonna go to the tavern.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys split up.
Yes.
Okay.
We're breaking the golden rule.
Well, hey, you guys can handle yourselves. You're all level 5s. So yeah. So Phaedra, you go up, and are you trying to sneak up and then do a perception check thing again, or are you just gonna go up there and knock on the door like a normal person?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go knock.
Okay. There's no answer. Do you knock again?
Yeah, I'll try one more time.
Okay, you knock, and then you hear a... who is it?
It's Phaedra.
It says, hang on. And you hear footsteps, and the door opens, revealing, June, who is, unaware of herself, naked. And she says, yeah, what is it?
It was, just to get it straight, was it Autumn or June that said that she recognized me?
Autumn said she recognized you.
Oh. Okay. I said, hey, sorry to bother you. Obviously you were in here sleeping or whatever you were doing. Where could I find your sister?
Oh, she actually went out last night. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe try the trade district, maybe? I don't know. She goes there to do some midnight shopping or something. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Well, sorry to bother you. I'll look for her there then.
Sure. And she closes the door, and it's then when she realized, she was like, "Oh God!" You just hear her scream and everything as she realized she just talked to you while she was completely naked. So yeah, she is now traumatized by that now. So yeah, and Layla, you get to the tavern, and this is called the the Silver Spoon Tavern for specific reasons. So, you do you walk in? Are you gonna get the lay of the land first before you go in?
I walk in.
Okay. You walk in and you see that it is fancy, like noble fancy, and there's like fancy everything, like Renaissance fancy. And all of the patrons and the workers stop and look at you. It's basically like you walking in the saloon and like everyone stops to look at you, and everybody looks at you because they have never seen anyone like you, and this is mostly like a noble establishment.
Continues walking. Something hot.
Something hot.
No. What's the word I'm looking for? Like, she continues. Either way, she continues walking, ignores the staring. Goes
There's
to,
some whispering happening among the patrons.
Annoyed. Note, they're going to be my next victims for a while. Is this an establishment where I just sit and they'll come to me, or do I have to?
It's this establishment that they will come to you.
Good. I take a seat at a table.
Okay. A few minutes later, a humble man walks up, who wouldn't be more than 16 years old. Says, may I, may I take your order, ma'am?
Yeah. I will have. What? What do they have on their menu?
Hang on. Let me get the chart. Shit, where is the chart? Here was the chart. So, you could get a. So, this is kind of like a wealthy restaurant. So for
I can
food,
tell.
yeah, for food it's gonna be 8 silver. So there's like, since it's breakfast, so there's like those type of French toasts and like eggs and everything. It basically like think of like French breakfasts and English breakfasts that are like for the fancy people and everything. So think of that and
French
everything.
toast and orange juice.
There is no orange juice,
Oh, that's right.
but there is
Just
like there's ale or like water or whatever.
water.
Okay, I will be back with your meal, and he kind of like you could tell that he's a bit nervous, that you can't tell if it might be because this is like his like first week on the job, or first time he's meeting someone like you in a sense. So you can't pinpoint that, but he is nervous. So he goes couple of what?
What are everyone else's eating around me?
Some are eating crumpets, some people are eating biscuits with some sort of porridge, but is more liquidy, like soup, but in that sense. Some are eating fish and everything, salmon and everything. Yeah, something like that. But styled in breakfast.
I see. The person eating salmon, is he... I assume he's within range. Every time he takes a bite, minor illusion, he will hear the words help
Help?
on the back of his... Yes, every time he chews on the on the salmon meat. Oh, it
Okay,
hurts.
like he pauses, like just looking around, like turning his head and everything, and like goes back to eat, and then like it happens again, and then like after like the third bite, he then like just thinks that, and then he looks down and like eyes widen, and then like he covers his mouth as like the cheeks kind of like and runs out the door, and at that moment you hear the slight sound of vomiting.
Hilarious. Oh, is there someone also eating soup nearby?
Yes.
Ah. Major image. I want an eyeball to pop out of the soup. And
Okay.
it blinks.
Okay. Do you just want a generic eyeball, or do you want a type of eyeball? Do you like just want a regular eyeball, or do you want to go
Yeah,
full?
it's a generic.
Okay, so just a
That's
regular
generic.
like human or elf eyeball. Okay. So like, and like about. And like pushes everything off the table as everything is on the floor, and like like looks around and like and the woman just like leaves and everything, and just like is utterly disgusted. And then she says like, ew, these are just new shoes, as you could probably surmise that she stepped onto the vomit.
Snicker. I like this restaurant.
And moments later comes your meal. The person, the waiter, then leaves to you and is going to
I
go.
stop the waiter when he grabs his wrist when he puts down. So
Okay.
what can you tell?
Say that again.
I grabbed his wrist. Don't
Okay.
leave so soon, stranger.
And like
Take a seat.
he is utterly terrified right now because you just did that, and like he's now like taking a look of the commotion, and he's putting two and two together as he kind of like shakily sits down.
I happily smile. What's your name, young man?
Harold?
Harold. A generic name. But I guess it suits you. Tell me. Once... You seem quite nervous walking around. Is this your first day on your job?
He kind of like, yes.
Unfortunate. So what can you tell me about this city? I'm, well, not new, but it's been a while since I've been here. Any good news you've heard?
He kind of like slowly gulps. We hear that the Duchess is coming to town. It's always a rare sight to see her. I hear we're getting some new shipments coming in pretty soon. Silk and food and everything, and you can see that he's fidgeting with his hands and everything. He is very nervous right now. He is very nervous.
No, no rumors or anything.
I
No gossip.
I wouldn't know anything about any rumors, ma'am.
You're boring. Leave him.
You telling him to leave?
Yes.
Okay, he scrambles and just like starts to leave, and like he's just like he's fidgeting a lot. He's like and moves to the back room and everything. He's utterly disturbed right now. Do you enjoy your meal?
I do.
Okay. While that is happening, now you get all of the stuff and everything, and you bring it back to the guild to do your thing. More people get the clothes. Everything is set up. Adrian and Bramble.
Mhm.
Bramble, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, okay. I keep calling you Bramble when I should be saying your character name. I'm sorry.
It's
Adrian
okay.
and Irma, what are you guys gonna do for your investigation into the docks?
Adrian will cast Flock Familiars, my Sasarma knife tool spell. Creates one spider and 3 seagulls.
Sorry. When you said seagulls, I was thinking of the seagulls from Finding Nemo. Mine?
Yeah.
Mine? Sorry. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna use the owls over here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And you said 4 or
Yeah,
5?
so 1 spider and 3 seagulls.
Okay. Okay. And where are you gonna place them?
So Adrian will give the spider to
Bramble.
Emma.
Oh,
to Emma.
Yeah, to Emma. And the
Here,
seagulls are basically
this-
gonna patrol the area.
Yes.
Okay.
Adrian's just like, take this earpiece. I'll be able to stay in contact with you. And he hands a spider.
Okay. All right.
Um,
I'm gonna put it on my shoulder.
yeah, so hide it somewhere so that it'll be harder to see, and I'll be able.
I know.
I'll be able to listen in.
We'll do the Dragon Prince Erebos caterpillar ear thing. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's fine. But yeah, I'll just put it on back one ear, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah, you can go do what you want to do, and I'll be somewhere
Okay.
around, yeah, listening in.
I mean, I'm not expecting to confront anyone specifically right now, but I would just like to
Keep tabs, basically.
introduce myself and basically strike up a conversation. See if anything, if I can probe anything, strange.
Also, this is off topic, but future for when we use the holy water against the undead, they do 2d6 radiant damage. Undead are fiends.
Thank you.
I looked it up. Yeah.
Um,
Only to undead and fiends.
Okay, so yeah, I will head over now to the dock and try and find this individual to ingratiate myself.
Individuals, there were 2 people in the docks.
Just one of them.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. And you also give the description to Adrian, so his flock of familiars could also see if they could locate
yes,
it. Okay.
yes, that would be something.
So I would ask you to make perception check.
Okay.
And Adrian, make your perception checks for your seagulls.
I'm looking.
Okay, so because of this, I have an advantage. So natural 20.
Okay. Let's wait until Adrian rolls for seagulls.
I'm just trying to find the stats for seagulls.
Your stats for seagulls?
I guess we can either use the stats for a hawk or for an owl, maybe.
Okay.
What is hawk stats? IV. Yeah, the hawk is basically the same as a owl, so +4 to perception.
Okay.
So 3d20. It was +4? Yes, +4, okay. So 17, 7, and 14.
Okay.
Oh, wait, they have advantage because they have keen sight, I forgot.
Right.
17, 14, and 15. So that's what they rolled.
Wait, 14? Don't you mean 8?
No, I said 17, 8, and 15.
Okay, yeah. Thought so. Okay, so Elma, with your natural 20, you do locate the individual that you are searching for.
Yeah.
Okay? And Adrian, with your seagulls, your 17 seagull, locate something nefarious going on in one of the warehouses.
Okay. What's going on in that warehouse?
You see what appears to be some shady-looking individuals who are transporting crates away from one warehouse to what appears to be an abandoned building.
Okay. I'll take note of that. Take note of those 2 locations then.
Mm-hmm.
And keep an eye on them with that seagull.
Okay. Yeah,
Ahoy
Elma.
there.
So yeah, so you strike up a conversation with this person?
Yep.
Okay, so you say, hi.
How's it going? Is it a busy day today?
Kind of slow right now. We're waiting for some shipments to come in. It's supposed to be any
that's
day
good.
now, but we're mostly working, yes.
Yeah, no, I just came in, and I was working the docks down in insert name of what is the closest city here?
So if you look, I have the updated version of Ventor Haven in game chat. So you are in 18 ports. You have Haven's Cove, which was where the team was originally, which is another port town. And then you have Ravenspire, which is kind of like right here, and it's currently kind of like the capital of the region that you are in right now. Kind of like the capital town of this region of Ventor Haven.
Okay. In that case, I would say, yeah, no, I was working the docks down in Avon's Cove, but I ran afoul of some surly individuals, let's say. I think too much drink, perhaps. But then I was wondering, would you happen to know of any ships, with open positions that might be hiring for some dock work?
Yeah.
I need something to help me get my feet under me while I.
The human looks at you. Well, saying that you're from Car, I don't think we could see what you could. I don't think you might be able to get a position. But I wouldn't say no to some heavy lifting. We'll pay you, of course.
Of course, of course. Heavy lifting is my speciality.
Adrian will cast message to you.
Huh?
You're aging your head. When you're carrying the boxes, try to check what's in them, see if there's any weapons or suspicious items in the boxes.
That was the plan.
Okay,
I'll let
just making sure.
Keep a seagull on me and ping me.
Ping you? Oh, you have the spider on you.
Hold
right
on,
now.
do I have enough words to tell?
No, message is here. I'll put it in chat.
Basically, when Adrian sends you a message, you could then reply back to the message. But you
Yeah,
can't.
but I have a specific number of words.
That's the send. You're thinking the sending spell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Message
in
is
that
different.
case, yes, I would tell you this. So, yeah, that was the plan. Keep a single on me and ping me when I'm done. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Okay. Well, you
Thanks,
do have the
though.
spider on you too as well. So you have the
Oh,
spider
right,
and
yeah,
the seagull.
of course. So, yeah, I will, please direct me where I can be most useful.
He points
Yeah,
to a direction, and Adrian, you do recognize where this person is pointing is kind of like in the general direction where you saw that shady stuff happening. It says, we need some boxes moved from one warehouse to another building for safe storage.
Adrian will cast a message and tell you what he's seen of that shady building and what they've been doing with the warehouse and the shady building.
It could be a normal, black market operation, but let's go take a look. Okay, so I head over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming I'm calling him shoulder. I'm assuming.
Hmm?
What's it mean?
What?
He just pointed me in a direction, right?
Yeah,
so I'm asking,
he pointed you in the direction and told you that he sent you. Okay. So you go over there, and the people immediately make you get to work by actually pulling a wagon. It's a small wagon, but there's like 2, maybe 4 crates, a good amount in there, and ask you to pull it to the building that they specified.
Okay. So I will be doing that.
Okay.
And some point where I think I can discreetly do this, I am going to attempt to pry one of the slats on the crate open just far enough to have the spider to like nudge the spider to go in there?
The
Make
spider
a-
will go into the crate.
Wait. Make a sleight of hand check to see if you could do that.
Okay. Yes, I'm putting a spider in your contraband. How dare I?
10. Let me actually, you know what? I'll do this. And says, "Hey, what are you doing over there?" Someone comes up and says, "What are you doing? These boxes can't be opened."
No, I saw a bug in there.
Bug.
Yeah, a real nasty thing, all black, hairy, and
Spider. And he's gonna try to search for it. Adrian, if you want, you can make a stealth check to see if your spider can be undetected right now.
Spiders are proficient in stealth, I'm pretty sure. Spider familiar.
And then also, I'd like to, because I am assuming he's gonna have to like open box. Search for it.
Yeah, something along those lines.
So can I try and
Do a deception to see if you could like distract him.
that? I mean, it's a spider in a crate, so I'm not really thinking, like there's going to be serious repercussions for like having found that out. But what I want to do is, as he opens this up to try and check for the spider, I'd like to discreetly take a look at what's inside the crate.
Okay.
I got it at 23 for stealth for the spider.
Okay. Okay. Is undetected as this person kind of slightly opens it, and Emma, if you want, you can make a stealth and a perception check. Okay. Ooh, that's bad.
25 and 20.
Okay, so you discreetly managed to take a peek. However, fearing that this person might see you, you were not able to get a good peek, but you managed to see the spider kind of like stealthily sneak its way into the crate. That's the only thing you were able to see, but the guy is unaware that the spider got into the crate.
Okay.
So the guy then closes his, well, thank you for dealing with that. I hate spiders, he says as he walks away. Get back to work, as he walks off.
Yes, of course. Hold on. There is something I can do.
And the spider will take a look in the crate, see what's in there. He has dark vision.
Make a perception check.
Okay, what does it have for perception? 0. A 9.
You look. You can't see too much, but you do see what looks like to be maybe glimpses of metal and some form of circular pouch of sorts in the crates.
He'll check out that circular pouch.
Okay, do you open it?
I don't know if a spider can. I guess, yeah, the spider attempt to open it with his mandibles or whatever.
Okay. Make a... Would this be a strength or a dexterity check? It's just a lesser pouch, so...
Like, how is it closed? Is it just tied?
Yeah, it's tied. It's tied. So I think it would be a dexterity check. What's that?
Okay.
I'm thinking. I don't know.
If that doesn't work, he'll just chew through the rope.
Yeah. And I would say that would
he
be...
has
Yeah.
he has a +2 dex.
15.
17.
Okay, the spider manages to carefully loosen the rope of the pouch, and do you take a look inside the pouch?
Yeah.
Okay. You see what appears to be a type of powder.
Is this Artemis Giggle?
Roll a I actually don't know what would this be. Would this be
I think it'll be either medicine or intelligence. I'm not entirely sure, really.
Yeah, I don't know. Make an intelligence check. I don't know.
Spider, I believe in your
Oh.
Ah.
Natural 1.
Your spider is like looking at it, and you're thinking like, is this Artemis Giggle? Like, dear God, is Artemis Giggle gonna be now a thing in this town? Jeez, great. Like, we didn't have enough Artemis Giggle is probably what's going on inside your head, but yeah. That you assume it might be Artemis Giggle, you assume it might not be, you can't really much tell. There's no light, so you can't exactly discern the color of it or any other detail. Even with your dark vision, with the spider's dark vision, you can't get enough detail.
Okay, and the spider will climb back out and try to hop back onto Bramble, or to Emma again.
Okay. You try. The crate is sealed. Like, the latch is on and everything, so, like, can't close it. I can't open it unless Emma tries to open it for you.
I have an idea. So where is Emma exactly?
Emma is like maybe 2 blocks away from the building that she's supposed to drop that they are supposed to drop this off.
Okay, so as an action, I will send the spider into its pocket dimension. Actually, no, I'll leave it there for now, and then I'll walk within 30 feet of Emma because I can see where they are with the seagull. And I will walk within 30 feet of them and send the spider back into the pocket dimension, and then resummon it again on Emma's shoulder. Because that's what you can do with Find Familiar. And
okay, so you're using your seagull to keep an eye on Emma, and then you send your spider to the pocket dimension, and since you still have a line of sight on Emma, you then resummon your spider on Emma since you have a line of sight on Emma, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
That goes well without any incident.
And then Adrian will walk away again. Yes, right here at the... As an action, while it is temporarily dismissed, you can cause it to reappear in any unoccupied space within 30 feet of you.
Okay.
It's near the end.
Okay. So yeah, Emma, you arrive at the building. You notice that there are 2 tough-looking guys keeping watch. They say, "Is that the goods?"
Yeah.
All right, bring it here. We'll handle the rest. And one of them comes up and gives you about here, and tosses you what appears to be at least 2 silver pieces. Now get lost, they say as they get inside the building with the crates.
I'd like to make a note of where this is. The building specifically.
Yeah. I'll put a little shape on it.
All right, and then I get lost, as they said.
The building is right here. And I will also mark the building where the cult thing is. So yeah. And I will also mark the where the thing is. It's right here for you guys. So yeah. So you guys know where is where. So yeah. While that is happening, so yeah. Moving back to Phaedra and Layla. So, Layla, you finish your meal. Is there anything else you want to do?
Before I leave, where is the waiter?
Waiter went in the back room. Dan came out like maybe an hour or so after the whole encounter with you, and is currently managing kind of like the bar area, if you would.
Sad. Is there a woman nearby him?
Yeah,
Just,
there's a woman.
minor. Let's see. I will minor allusion to him saying you have a nice ass in a very, very growly voice. No.
Yeah, sure thing. Thank you for playing with us.
You, Emma.
Good night.
Yeah, see you. So, okay, so
Yes.
so your minor illusioning.
Minor illusion. His voice said, "You look like a tall glass of water, and I'm deeply, deeply thirsty." Next to a woman behind her.
It happens. The woman turns immediately, looks at him. The waiter kind of like, huh? And then takes the glove and like slaps him with the glove and like walks away and like, what? Huh? Like it's totally confused and then like locks eyes with you, and then like, oh.
Wait, and wait.
Yeah, and you just see like dread and like fear and like, oh, she's gonna torment me forever, isn't she? Like gloom on his face, and now he's going in the back room to sulk or whatever. So yeah, is that it?
Back room.
Yeah, I had my fun.
Okay,
I'll
so
leave.
you
I
leave.
paid my-
Okay, so you leave. Okay. Phaedra. Phaedra. You go to the trade district. Trying to look for Autumn, correct? Hello? Hello? I don't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, gotcha. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. So you're going to the trade district to look for Autumn, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me. So you can either do a perception check, or you could do an investigation check to do some inquiries about where she might be. Like you could ask around if you've seen this elf around in this district.
Okay. Let's see.
And this is for what?
Perception.
Okay. With that amazing perception, you managed to find her. However, you see her in a courtyard-looking thing, where she is kind of like making out with a teenage woman. And she stops, pushes away, give a coy smile, and she leaves. And that's when she sees you, and she gives a smile and says, "Well, well, couldn't stay away now, can you, beautiful?" she says.
No, your sister told me I might be able to find you here or somewhere in the area.
Oh, well, I like to have some fun at times, so I try to.
It's understand.
Yes, I bet she had an a absolute shock when she probably saw her naked. I bet.
Yeah, she was a little taken back.
Yes, she's
So
usually not herself when she just wakes up in the morning. She's more of an afternoon person, if you would.
So
So,
I was just curious as to when we talked the other day, you said that you thought that perhaps I was in prison. Just out of curiosity, where would that have been?
she kind of like, as you're having this conversation, leads you into an alley, and she then kind of like pushes you to the wall, and then leans in close and says, "Okay, I don't know who you are, but you are wearing her face. So I'm gonna ask this: who are you, and what is your connection to her?" And she kind of like in her hand, you kind of like see her fingernails kind of growing into what seems to be like claws, and her eyes go back into like the burning red color glow, and you better not lie to me.
Mm. Perhaps it's somebody maybe we both used to know. But maybe somebody I haven't seen in quite a long time. And again, I tend to use whatever appearance that I can to help me get by. Maybe not be as noticed by people.
So you're a
You're
shape changer.
You can say that.
She kind of steps back. The claws kind of recede, and well, this individual, well, she was a criminal. She did something monstrous, if you would. She's in prison for it. Bet you don't know what for, and I rather not discuss it. It's a touchy subject among the Firham people.
Fair enough.
I can tell
I
you this,
suppose
though. She's still alive.
And this prison, was it here in this town, or?
It is back in Firhum.
Ferrum?
Indeed. But I wouldn't get your hopes up. The prison is highly inescapable. Only the most dangerous criminals are kept there. However, I did hear that one of them did escape quite violently, killed almost all of the guards. They say she was like a bloodthirsty monster. And I'd rather not be on the receiving end of that creature, if you would.
Indeed. So, obviously you're not who you say you are either.
She cracks a smile and chuckles. Yes, I too wear a disguise, but it's more so I can fit in with these people, and I am given permission to live among your people. But, well, not without a way to keep track of us, of course.
Well,
And
then,
she kind of like reveals the jewelry. These are not for show. These are mostly to keep us in check if we ever go rogue, if you would. I do find them quite good. Perhaps that is why she crafted these things, to make us look good, but still keep the leash on us. So,
interesting.
Phaedra, she says in a tone, is there anything else you wish to know?
I just want to be sure that we can keep each other's secrets for now.
As long as I draw a breath, your secret is safe with me. However, if you cross me, if you do anything to put my little sister in danger, and she kind of like leans in close and whispers, I will not hesitate to carve out your heart and eat it raw. She says as she kind of like pushes you aside and walks off.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind then. And I will just let her go on her way then.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else you want to do at this point?
No, just make a mental note of the prison in Fairham,
Mm-hmm.
and then kindly just start strolling through town a little bit. Again, going in no particular direction, just maybe making my way, back toward the center of town. Just strolling and thinking.
Okay. I would say at this point you come across Nail. So,
Okay.
And I would say, Adrian, what would you be doing at this point right now? Like, you're just gonna keep a mental note on where this building is and everything. Adrian? Hello? Adrian. Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm asking, what are you going to be doing right now? Are you going to make a mental note on where this building is? I already did that for
Yes.
you, but you're going to do that and then you're going to do something for it later, correct?
Yeah, he's gonna take a mental note, but he'll let the guard captain know at the Church of Apollo
Yeah, okay.
about this building that possibly has laughing or Artemis giggle in it. But he'll meet up with the rest of the group again.
Okay. Do you meet up at the guild hall? Because I'm going to assume that you do.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys meet up at the guild hall area. And I am just going to move Bramble over here. So yeah. So everybody meets up at the guild hall. You now see all of the women are wearing the type of outfits that Shala wore before. And she looks around and says, well, I gotta say, they did a pretty good job of making it quite accurate. Still some inconsistencies, but still not bad, she said.
Mm. That's good to hear. Let's head to the Church of Apollo now. Now that everything's all done. Agent says. So everybody's with everybody now, and I think we're ready to do the smoke out.
Okay, so you're gonna go directly there, or you're gonna go to the temple and inform them that you're about to go, or
Yeah, we'll go to the temple.
okay, so you go to the temple, you meet up with them. They tell you again where the location is, and they tell you about the numbers and how prepared they are going to be. So, yeah. And do you inform the Legion captain about Legion commander about the warehouse and everything that you found?
Yeah, I'll let them know about there's possibly Artemis giggle in there. There's some strange powdered substance in some of the crates. It might be Artemis giggle, but it's hard to tell. Hard to be sure.
I will have some trusted people look into it. Thank you. Good luck on your task.
You should deal with it after we finish with the guards, probably.
Indeed. Good luck.
You as well.
And I am gonna take you guys to the locale. Okay, you guys remember this now, don't you? Layer, map layer. Okay, and I am just going to set everything up. Here we go. 3 assets, camp.
Okay. Same.
Yeah, I'm currently just I'm setting up this thing. Actually, let me actually move you guys to that so you actually don't see what I'm planning. Okay. Okay. This is what you guys see. Is everyone able to see what I see?
2 fires, 7 tons.
Yeah. Hang on. Yeah. So you see the tents, you see the fires and everything. I'm gonna place the NPC tokens as well. It's just I want you to, like, basically you know where they are, so I am going to allow you guys to place where you guys want to be right now, and let you guys figure out how you're gonna do it. Because right now these guys don't know where you are, but you know where they are. Because this is kind of like a top secret training ground, but you know where it is.
Yeah. Okay.
So I will let you. Actually, let me drag your tokens for some of you.
BB.
And we already did that. Now for Layla. Oh. Okay. And Layla, and I would also just put Bramble Irma here just as a backup, and I will then put Shala over there. Okay. So this is your group and everything, so you have everybody. So my question is, what are you guys going to do to prepare for your plan, and what are you guys going to do, because each tent is going to hold like at least maybe 3 individuals each. So this is, it's going to be a big group here.
Mm-hmm.
And this is only just campsite 1 of many.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to be the same setup on layout.
Well, gonna get a priest guy. We're gonna set up like an area away from camp that's far enough where people wouldn't be able to really hear it. And then we're gonna just bring in groups of people.
Okay, let me let me just find something. I need to. No characters. BBs? No. I'll go with characters and I'll just find a human mage over here, and he's gonna be the guy to do the zone of truth. You're only gonna have 1 guy for the time being.
Okay.
Like this is like the priest for this camp, and then there's gonna be another priest for another camp, and so forth and so forth.
Yep.
Just to keep it simple.
And if they did the commanding officers and should just be able to go to the commanding officer and have the plan just start.
Mm-hmm. So, what are you guys gonna do?
Well, first we'll find who's ever in charge of the camp area.
Okay, you could all make perception checks. I am going to...
Perception.
Yeah, perception, and I am going to roll for, Irma. Okay.
There it is. Another natural 1.
Okay. Okay, Irma rolled a 20. Let's see, what about Shala? Okay. So with Bramble's ranger skills, they are able to discern who the commander is, and they are in this tent over here. And I will put a character over here. I need to find it first. No, not. It's not this one. Is it this character's? I'm thinking. Sorry, I need to find them. There's a whole lot of characters here. I'll just say that one. I am trying to find. Oh, here we go. Soldiers. Wait, would it be that? I don't know.
Soldiers, guards.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the same.
Sailors could work.
Yeah, I'm basically trying to find the same ones that.
Champion.
I'm trying to find the same guys who looked like the thing. Like the knight guy with the shield and the flail. I'm trying to find that guy, but so I could
Knight.
just yeah,
Most likely would be the best.
yeah, but I can't find them. So maybe nobles and guards, maybe.
Soldier.
Okay, castle guards, city guard captain, city guard. Sorry, I'm trying to find them. But yeah, you see where the commanding officer guy is over there, and you see that Bramble even points out that he looks very different. He holds a symbol, what appears to be a symbol of Ares.
Okay. Who wants to go talk with the captain?
I can go talk to him.
Okay. So you're just gonna ask him if it's all about, and then if he doesn't, he'll be a part of the first group.
Sorry, what was that?
Well, if he's already been briefed, that's best. So you should ask him if he knows why he's out here. If not,
Yeah.
he'll be a part of the first group we interrogate.
Okay. Yeah, Adrian will go over and cast message to him. And
Why don't you just
say,
walk up to him?
Yeah, yeah. If you guys see me pointing up,
No, that way he can talk secretly to me.
no,
saying,
I know. I'm just saying if you
Oh, I'm
guys see
talking to
me.
Nail.
Yeah, I know, but if you guys see me putting up knights or the little guys, it's just so like I'm putting them up so they could be ready in use
we
of
get
the
it. We're not being attacked.
yeah. I'm just setting it up.
So, Adrian, if he doesn't know what the plan is, hearing a secret message in his head might not be the most. I don't know what the word would be. Comforting thing in his secret training grounds. I mean, just walking up there, we have permission to be here and everything, so it's not like they're gonna kill us unless they're evil, and then that's going to be a problem.
Yeah. Okay. He'll go talk to him.
Like face to face or using message.
Face to face.
Okay.
Ask.
Okay, you go, and immediately these guys are on edge. Like, halt! Who are you?
I'm an adventurer helping with this
Training exercise.
training exercise.
What's the password?
There was a password.
The
Who's been told the password?
the commanding officer told you the password. The password was Shayhaven.
And Adrian will message him and say Shay Haven.
To this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, these guys are just like keeping their eye on you because you just approached and everything. And as this guy hears it, he looks at you and like, stand down, and like, sir, Approach. This guy says, approach, he said to you as you approach him. And he then whispers, do you wish to conduct this conversation via telepathy or in a whisper?
Telepathy would work best. Adrian casts it with respond, or with message. Responds with message.
And he responds, very well. I am hearing that you have the exact understanding of this task.
Okay,
Like he's asking you are aware of what needs to be done and everything, because this guy is one of the trusted captains that the commander trusts, that he knows. So he knows what's going on and is going to give you as much help as he can.
Yes, yeah, Adrian will say yes, that he does.
I will send the first group out in a patrol. You follow them quietly, and then have your plan set in motion. If they are traitors, take them out quietly and quickly, he responds.
Affirmative.
If they are not traitors, simply inform them of the situation. If this becomes a bloodbath, they will be able to help us in the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And he sets you off, and he says, Group 1, I need you to patrol that area and find any resources. And the group over here says, yes, sir. And these guys are going to start to walk away, and they are going to go into a different section. And yeah, I'm going to add a new page. Give me a moment, and I am going to put the map here. It's going to be the same map, except it's going to be like, like more of the open area for the combat and everything. So it's going to be like that. So just give me a moment to have it set up, and I'm going to move you guys to that map. And this is going to be the map layer. And I'm going to move you guys over there. You guys can see it. I'm going to move you guys over here, and there's going to be characters over here. And then it's going to be the knights, if I can find them. Nope. Here we go. So yeah. So I would ask you to place your tokens.
Okay, I guess we'd be in the woods, probably.
No. This is like in the woods, away from the main camp. This is like just a similar thing, but you're still in the woods.
Yeah, I know. Just I'm saying that. I guess we'd be hidden, like behind the trees.
Like a few, like a good mile away from the camp.
Yeah.
Basically. And
yeah.
So I'll place your token scalp, as I will place Irma's, and everybody is at the ready. You guys place where you guys want to be. Shada's gonna be in the rear. This guy's gonna be at the ready for you, and so yeah, these guys walk and you follow them quietly until you guys reach the area. and they say like, "Who are you? Why are you following us?" So what are you guys gonna do in this situation?
First, we'll give the password.
Shayhaven.
So that Shayhaven, so that they know where
Allies.
and tell them we're here to help facilitate the training exercises.
They kind of like ease up, but they're still a bit tensed because they are not aware of this and they don't know who you are. So it's kind of like hard to trust you.
Okay. So, the training will be simple. We are going to ask you a series of yes or no questions, and you'll answer honestly. And to ensure you answer them honestly, be under the effect of a powerful magic spell. Do not resist. Well, no.
Yeah, so the cleric over here does like a whole incantation, and if I recall, Zone of Truth is a radius of what exactly?
I think it was 20 foot? 20 feet?
15.
15. So
I mean, it's not exactly a tiny spell. It's that big of an area.
yeah. So let me just wait. Why did I? Okay, trying to do this so I could. Okay, so everyone within this space are now affected by the Zone of Truth. And I believe the spell is what exactly? A saving throw of
Charisma.
okay.
I'm pretty sure. Give me a second.
Yeah, just to double
5e.
check.
Zone of... I mean, you can always choose to fail saving throws.
Yeah, that is
That's
true.
the whole not resisting.
Yeah,
It's...
but you know,
okay.
like I just
Zone
gotta.
of Truth. Range 60 feet, casting time 1 action, a 15-foot radius sphere centered on the point you chose within range, verbal and semantic components, duration 10 minutes, non-concentration. You already know the classes who can cast it. You create a magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot sphere at the point of your choice. Till this spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, a creature cannot speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. You know whether each creature succeeded or failed on its saving throw. An affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Such a creature could
Yeah.
be...
Got it.
So you can't lie. You can not answer, or you can start rambling, but you can't lie. And the save will be based on whatever his save is.
Yeah. I'm using
associated with.
the priest. I'm using the priest thing. So I'm rolling. Okay, so that +2 +2. Okay, da. Okay, so all but one succeeds the save. And I'm gonna mark him that he succeeded. I'm gonna mark those who are affected by the spell. Give me a moment. There and there. These two are affected by the spell. Okay. And this guy's not. And
I'm
like
assuming...
yeah, and the cleric with you points out that this guy resisted.
My soldier friend, resisting this interrogation will be considered an act of treason.
How can I be certain that you are not traitors and you are trying to weed out people? How can I be certain that this is not some ploy to weaken us and kill us?
I'm gonna walk into the circle
Okay.
and fail my saving throw on purpose.
Okay, so you're affected.
So I'm gonna look at the cleric. Am I being affected by the spell?
He gives a nod in a agreement that you are.
And I'm going to, because I have no, can't lie, say only those who fail this interrogation will be punished. The punishment will be quite severe.
Is that it?
Yeah, short, sweet, and forcibly told the truth. Punishment will be death, which is quite severe.
He looks at you and he knows you're telling the truth. May I inquire why we have to do this interrogation?
Not until after the interrogation. You have only one more chance, or we will consider you a traitor.
He looks at you. He's gonna make an insight check. He's gonna make an insight check just to look at you all, because like he is very suspicious right now. Let's see. Insight is a wisdom, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. And you're being truthful. He looks at you. He kind of like releases the grip on the hilt of his sword. And very well. And he fails his save, and he is now affected by the spell.
Okay, so I'm gonna... Do you understand that you should only answer these questions either a yes or a no, and anything more than that be considered a failure to this interrogation?
They all say yes.
Okay. Are you aware of any plots concerning the destruction of town or any of the people who live in Ayton Port?
No, they all say.
Okay. Are you aware of an organization which is attempting to bring about the end of the world in some kind of apocalyptic event called Ragnarok?
No. Two of them say no, the others say yes. And it's this guy that says yes.
Interesting. Have you done anything to attempt to assist this organization about Ragnarok?
All of them say no.
Well, you in front, we will have more questions later, but since you have not done anything to attempt to bring about Ragnarok, you all seem to pass. So, as I promised, we will tell you what is happening. There is currently a cultish organization and yada yada yada.
Yeah, you give the whole down low and everything, and they all like turn to each other and give a nod and say, "You have our swords and shields at your disposal. We will make sure that the threat does not enter the walls of Ayton Port."
No, we're almost certain they've already come amongst the people. And that's why this interrogation is occurring. Well, don't tell anyone about this. For obvious reasons, we don't know who we can and can't trust. Best to keep as many people guessing for as long as possible. So, go about your duties and return to camp. We'll be awaiting the next group.
Okay. And I'm just going to like not switch this up, but so yeah. The next group comes in. They all see this. The cleric casts Zone of Truce. And I am going to roll. They all fail. They're affected.
It's just going to be the same spiel again.
Okay, so
any of them trying to bring about Ragnarok, working with the evil cult? You know?
yeah. I'm going to say that Phaedra.
Uh-huh.
If I'm making you a bit sleepy, I'm sorry.
No,
Okay. I'm just saying that. Two of them are saying yes. Well, Chu tried to resist this, but you could tell. And this guy just says no. And at this point, this guy immediately turns and tries to attack this guy. I need you all to roll initiative.
Can you bring up the initiative tracker first?
Yeah, give me a moment to get that, and I'm gonna add I'm gonna add the turns for you.
Oh, our guys don't need it as long as you click on your character beforehand.
Okay, well, okay, let's just hope you guys get that. And I'm just gonna add the turn for Emma, and I am gonna add a turn for Shala. And this guy's just gonna like back away over here because Shala's gonna be protecting him. So I'm just going to roll initiative for Emma, and her initiative is that. So GM roll 1d20 plus that. That's gonna be that. Okay, so Emma is gonna be that. And now for Shala, 1d20 plus that. Okay, Shala is gonna be dead last. Now I need to add a turn. Okay, and I am just gonna roll 3d20s just to make this a bit faster. And let's see, these guys are knights, so okay, let's see. This guy is over here. This guy's gonna be, since I'm doing this in order of it all, 12. This guy 13. This guy 18. Nail, you have the higher dex.
I have a dex of 12.
Which means you will have a +1, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so yeah, you have the higher dex, so you will be going first. And then all of that, followed by that. So yeah, I am now going to be switching to combat music, so just give me a moment. Okay. So this guy immediately tries to attack this guy. So I am going to roll to see if he hits. And he is using a long sword. And he is going to, let's see. Okay, so it's going to be +5. Okay. And his armor is going to be, so that hits. So roll 1d8. That's going to be 7 points of damage to this guy. Okay, so combat is initiated, and it's now your guys' turn. So So, Nail, it's your move. Guiding bolt.
Does 17 hit this guy?
You're attacking this guy. His
Yeah.
armor... let's see. Hang on. This guy has an 18, so he's wearing probably a plate armor, which is 18, so with his shield up... No, it does not hit. Okay, so hang on, let me just... Because that's gonna be... Sorry. Okay, so that's your move?
Yeah.
Okay, next
Plate
is
armor's
this...
pretty...
Yeah,
gem.
so it's now this guy's turn. He's going to attack him again. Misses. And he is going to just keep attacking that guy. Next, Adrian, it's your move. Adrian. You're muted.
I'm muted.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
So yeah, it's your
Okay,
move.
so right behind them, a putrid samurai zombie appears behind them.
You've been waiting to use this spell.
Yeah.
And this would go on your same initiative.
Yeah, I'll post. It's a bit of a long spell, so I'll post it. So the what it does is, so you call forth undead spirit and manifest in an unoccupied space. Yep. Use a stat block. The creature is allied to you and your companions. Creature shares your initiative cap, but it takes your turn immediately after yours. Okay.
Okay,
So the-
so this is an action, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So
So using like your connection with your deity, you like and coming from like the dark veil of the beyond, everyone sees this ghostly, haunting creature in samurai armor, which some of you may recognize. And I say this because someone actually does know what this is. So yeah. And since that's your action to summon it, you have your bonus action, and I don't think once you summon this thing, it can't attack right away. It has to wait a turn, correct? Or it cannot attack?
It can attack. So
Okay.
it takes its turn right after yours. So
Got it,
can.
got it. So you still have your bonus action.
Actually, I think I'll save some of my abilities just in case something happens.
Okay, and now it's your skeleton's friend turn.
Putrid, yeah, and he casts a spell. So it's a multi-attack equals to half the spell level rounded down. Okay, so only has one attack.
I'm guessing he's just gonna use his rock claw.
Yeah,
The two.
rotting claw. So 1d6 plus.
Needs
Oh,
to
wait,
hit. You need to
yeah,
make
it
the
needs to
attack.
hit what? Oh, okay, my melee attack plus my spell attack modifier. Okay. I'll just roll an Eldritch Blast because that uses my attack modifier, or I'll just roll a Flame Tongue. 28.
Wait.
27
Wait.
or 26.
Wait. Okay, wait. Melee weapon attack. Yeah. This is for your creature.
Yes. It shares my attack. My spell attack, which is
Okay.
minus two, which is 8. So I got a 26. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
I was just I was just trying to figure that out. Okay, thank you for that. Hang on. So I just put the skeleton there.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
it
1d6.
hits. Yeah, it hits.
1d6 plus 3. 6 damage. If the target is poisoned, it must. It is not poisoned at the moment, but on each of their turns, they must make a Constitution saving throw or be poisoned.
Shouldn't it be 9 damage? Because it's 1d6, which got 3 plus the spell's level, which is
okay.
also 3.
Oh yeah, the 9 damage. Yeah, 9 damage to this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, they won't have to start suffering from its festering their turn.
Yeah.
So it's 9 damage. Correct? Just making sure.
Yes.
Okay. So that's Adrian's. Layla, it is your turn. Let's see some carnage out there.
I'm going to use Firebolt, but I'm also going to twin spell it.
Oh.
To fire one at this guy and one at the other one.
Okay, make the attack roll.
I believe that one has advantage because he was guiding bolt.
The guiding bolt missed.
Oh, it missed? Oh,
Yeah,
never
it
mind.
missed.
So an 18.
Okay,
18.
18 miss. Because this guy has his shield and a longsword, so he gets a +2 with the shield. And they're wearing plate armor, which is 18.
That's the next one then.
21 will hit, so you're targeting this guy.
Yes.
Okay, and that's gonna be 16 fire plus 1 psychic, correct?
Yes.
So 17.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Okay. So minus 17. Not bad, not bad.
Turn.
Yeah. And that's your turn?
Yes.
Next is this guy. He's like, ah! What has gotten into you? It's like, ah! And he's gonna try to attack his friend, but he's gonna try to do it non-lethal because, again, he doesn't know what's going on, so he doesn't want to hurt his friend. Misses, like, cling, 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 and he's gonna try to back away and everything, but this guy will get an attack of opportunity on him, which misses, as he kind of like, next is gonna be Elma, and I need to figure out what Elma can do. Emma has a longbow, and I don't see how much arrows. Okay, yeah, 20 arrows. So he's gonna take a shot at the guy in front. Natural 20.
Natural 20. Nice.
Natural 20. So that's gonna be 2d8.
Longbow is a d8, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2d8.
So 2d8 plus 3. So that's gonna be 9. And let me just. So yeah, 9 on that guy. So 43 minus 9. Okay. Next is this guy. And it says, ah!
So he has to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 18, or be poisoned.
Okay. And I need to check, do they have a Constitution saving throw? They do. And it's 18. Oh, he succeeds it.
Okay.
And he is going to... So let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who is he going to attack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry. Layla, he's coming after you.
course.
And he is going to... Let's see. He's going to multi-attack on you. He's going to make 2 melee attacks on you. And what's your AC?
11.
11. Yep, both attacks hit. 1d...
What did they hear?
They're using a long sword.
I didn't see the attack roll.
Oh, I'm doing the GM rolling.
Oh, what did they actually...
So first one was a 17 plus 5, the other one is a 7 plus 5, so it will hit. Unless you're gonna cast shield.
That's what I was gonna do. I got to know what... Did any of them get higher than...
Well, you're gonna get hit once if you get cast shield, or twice
Yeah,
if you
so-
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to check.
Okay,
Which
so
phase were higher
plus
than a
5,
15?
so yeah. So the second one will miss, but the first one will hit. And you're gonna take
Yeah, they have-
2 slashing damage. Like, zing!
That would do more. Don't they have strength?
Oh crap, right. I forgot.
Dude.
So, yeah, it's gonna be 5 slashing. Sorry, I forgot. 5 slashing damage to you. Thank you for reminding me.
Yep. Don't want to make it too easy.
Yeah, it is Shala's turn. She's gonna come over here so she could get a line of sight, and she is going to shoot a... Why not? She's gonna shoot a firebolt.
Did you say fireball?
No, firebolt. Firebolt.
Sorry.
Firebolt.
Blow up the forest.
Yeah.
Trying to keep it quiet with explosions.
Yeah.
And it's gonna like bounce right off his shield, like zing. And Shala's then gonna move over here, back where she was. Nail, back in an initiative order, it is your turn.
I'm gonna attack this guy.
Okay, make the attack roll.
It's not an attack roll. He has to make an int save.
Okay, his GM roll, 1d20. His intelligence, he does not have a saving throw.
Shit.
Natural 1, he takes 11 psychic damage.
Yes, and his next saving throw made at a minus, well, 1d4.
Got
Nice.
it.
That's the festering aura.
Yes, it will be the festering aura.
Alright, next is the knight over here. And he's like, ugh. So this is his turn. He has to make a saving throw again.
Constitution, yeah. Minus a d4 to the roll.
Okay, so a constitution plus his constitution save, and it's gonna be with a minus 1d4, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, because
Yep.
of Mind Sliver's effect.
Okay, 1d4, so that's gonna be... So... 18, and he needs to make a DC save of what?
18.
18.
18?
Oh, no,
he-
yeah, 18.
Yeah, so with the minus 2, he ties the 18, so he saves against it. Correct?
I forget what if you tie the saving throws. Tying saving throw.
I think you succeed.
Creature rolls same versus defender creature wins the exchange. Okay, he saves.
Yeah, so he won't take the damage. Correct?
Well, he won't be poisoned.
Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna now like And he like now he's I am going to be doing another 1d5 roll just to see who's going to go after. Okay, he's saying, "Oh, you damn filth!" And he is going to come up right in front of you, Adrian, and he's going to take a shot at you. And he is
Hey.
multi-attacking.
That's kind of where you want him to be. So when your zombie
He gets a my putrid gets a reaction.
Make an attack roll.
Okay, I'll roll. Since I'll use the Eldritch Blast instead this time.
24 hits.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
Okay, so the 1d6 plus 6. Another 9 damage.
That's a 9 damage, okay. 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 He's still alive, and he is going to attack you with a multi-attack. What's your AC?
It is 17.
All attacks missed. Like, zing, zing, you managed to weave your way out of his attacks, and like, ugh,
Yeah.
ugh. It is your turn.
Okay, summon flame. Take the flame tongue out of its pocket dimension. Just stab him with it.
Make an attack roll.
16.
Miss. He still has his shield up. Like,
And then
zing.
another one.
Second one will
21.
hit. Yeah, second one will hit. Roll damage.
Uh, 25.
Jesus. After that devastating blow, like, kind of like falls to one knee, and everything like barely alive, like holding on.
And then now it's Future's turn. He'll walk over, towering above him, and just chomp down on him.
Make it the attack roll.
Yep. 18.
Miss. He still has his shield equipped. Okay. Next in initiative, Layla.
Wait,
it is...
it has advantage because we're flanking. He's flanking.
Oh shit! Right. So yeah, that
27.
actually does hit.
Yeah.
Rarely do I get an opportunity to use.
You kill him. You kill him.
Yeah.
Like,
He just devours his neck.
aren't you using an Eldritch Blast?
No, that's
he's
I'm
using
just
rock claw.
Oh.
He's using Rock Claw.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Just trying to get that. Okay, whatever. He's dead. Layla, it is your turn.
Shocking. I'm gonna use shocking grasp, and because he's wearing armor, I have advantage.
Yep. 26. You hit, and that's gonna be 6 damage. Jeez.
And he can't make an action until... was it... He's unable to... Hold on.
Yeah.
Reaction.
He's on shocking grass. You're not able to heal.
Oh, sorry. Click.
Reaction.
Reaction. Sorry.
Oh, reaction. Yeah.
Yeah, on a hit, the target... Let's see, he can't take a reaction until the start of his next turn.
Okay.
That's why I misread
So you
that.
can run away now without getting stabbed.
Yep.
Yes.
Instead of standing in prime stab range.
Mhm.
Yep. And like, and it's gonna
Chill
be
touch
this guy's
is
turn.
not
It's gonna be
healing.
this guy's turn now. And he's now going to.
Constitution. Oh wait. Never mind.
Yeah, this guy's an ally now. This guy's gonna
Yeah.
come in, and he's
I
gonna
thought you
like.
meant the.
Yeah. It's fine. This guy's now gonna do his own multi attack on his friend, but again, he's gonna do it with non-lethal intent. Second attack hits, and that's gonna be 1d8 plus 3. And that's gonna be 5 damage. And the guy is still standing. Okay. And says, surrender! Now! And it is going to be Bramble's turn, Elma's turn, and I would say at this point, Elma's going to drop the bow and go straight for the battle axe. And hits. And rolls the damage, which is 1d8. Slashing damage, plus 5. And that's going to be 9 damage. This guy is not looking too good. He is barely standing. And it's now this guy's turn.
Constitution saving throw.
Yep. And it's a DV 18. And with a minus 1d4, correct?
No, that's been used.
Okay. He fails. What's the damage?
He is poisoned, so he has disadvantage to ability checks and saving and to attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay, he's like,
He's coughing.
You won't get anything out of me. As he then stabs himself in the chest. He's going to attempt that. So I'm going to make a roll against himself to see if he could kill himself. He
Just roll for
hits.
damage.
He hits. And I need to roll, and he drops his shield, and he's using both hands to do this, so it's gonna be a 1d10. And yeah, it's 6 damage, and he goes over his threshold, and like falls to his knees, and goes limp. And yeah, that's the end of combat. And this guy now turns with the sword and says, "What is going on? Why was my friends trying to kill me?"
Your friends were traitors.
Unfortunately, they weren't your friends. They were spies and traitors.
He's gonna roll an insight check. Yeah. He slowly believes you, but he's still wary of you because you just easily killed his friends.
That's why we're here.
Does anybody else know?
A few people.
Who?
And soon, more people.
Who knows?
Your commander. One.
He slowly lowers his blade. The commander
Why do you
knows?
think you're out here? How do you think we got you out here?
What now?
Well, now you're going to return to camp. And they're going to send the next group to be interrogated, and we dispose of the body.
What am I supposed to say when I come back alone, without my teammates? What am I supposed to tell them?
That's what I signed.
Tell them that they were stopped for additional training. Passed.
He rubs his temple, sheathes his swords, and I'm not getting paid enough for this crap. And he walks off.
I posted the putrid in chat.
Yeah,
Game chat.
I saw. I saw the putrid. And I'm going to say that this is a good time to end the session. Until next time.
Okay.
So I am glad you guys had fun. I am going to keep. I don't know if I should keep the initiative order the same, or I should just get rid of
No,
it.
it's gonna be different every time.
Yeah. Okay, so I deleted that, and so yeah.
The putrid stays here for the next hour.
Which means it can be effective more than one encounter.
Yeah. So I'm gonna end the session. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, let me know. I hope to see you next Saturday, which is going to be the 26th.
Yes.
Yeah, the 26th. So I hope to see you
Okay.
guys on the 26th. So
Okay. All right.
So yeah, we're gonna leave off to this, and I will get back to you. So if you have any questions, that you want to ask me over the weeks, let me know, and I'll get to you. See you.
I have a plan for what Adrian's going to do right now.
All right. I will. I'll talk to you right now after the session. So
Okay.
I will get to you as soon as I can. Okay.
Okay. Well, it's just a quick thing.
Yeah.
He was take a short rest.
All right.
Adrian, sit there.
Okay, so you take a short rest, so just mark that off, and next session we'll continue. So see you guys
Okay.
on the 26th.